felt really good. Sucks with the loss, but 2 months out just felt like such a long time to me. So yeah, it wasn't the most fun 2 months, but hopefully we're on the mend now, and build next game with hopefully 30 or more minutes, and then after that be back as a regular. So I'm excited to be back.
And in that time, kind of a different momentum, kind of different, feel around the team, just given the streak that we're on. What have you seen just from like maybe the attitude of the team since you were last on the pitch and now?
Yeah, well, I mean, we had a good run there for a little bit, and that was while I was hurt, and we were doing well. Not when I was coming back, I was like, oh, it actually might be tough to get in the team a little bit, but yeah, the last couple games have not been the way they've not gone the way we wanted them to go. These spells happen throughout every single season, but 5 in a row, that's something that probably shouldn't happen. And us as players, we have to hold ourselves accountable, and we know we have a lot of injuries right now. I think it's probably the most in the league, and that doesn't help when you have a lot of starters and key players that aren't able to play and contribute good minutes. But the guys that are on the pitch, they still need to step up, and we need to do a better job of finishing chances. You can't be at home and score. Did we score over Salt Lake on Wednesday? I don't remember. No, 2 games in a row. Yeah, you can't not score a goal in 2 games at home. So we have to do a better job of that.
And then there was a lot of urgency in the second half, especially just getting in their box, time after time. What was your main focus when you're coming in to, ramp it up even more and really get that finish?
Yeah, I wanted to get a goal. I never had a chance to shoot, or I didn't create an opportunity for myself to shoot, which wasn't happy about that. For us, it was kind of simple instructions from the coaches. They just want me to do what I normally do and try to create stuff for the team, and be able to put pressure on them. And I feel like at times we got into the opponent's half a little bit better, but at the same time, I'm not happy that I didn't have a chance to create something for somebody else, or didn't have a shot on goal. So in that sense, it was a little bit disappointing.
And since he's leading the league and supporter shield standings, one of the top teams right now. What do you think that this, our ability to get into the attack and create some really dangerous chances says about the team's confidence, hopefully moving forward into a game like Columbus, which is just a couple days away?
Yeah, it does bring confidence. At the same time, we have to be able to finish those off. Since he is very good, I'd say, compared to most teams, I felt like there wasn't much space to create opportunities once we got down there. I feel like most teams, once we got near the box, there's space at the top of the box for me to create something or open up a shooting lane. A lot of those times when we were getting the ball on top of the box, we didn't have much room. So credit to them. I think that's one of the main reasons why they're winning. They can win in many ways. They either have the ball or they're good defensively. But for us versus Columbus, it's going to be a similar system to what they played tonight. So it's going to be tough to break down. But I think for us as attackers, we got to find ways to be more creative. And especially in the first half, I don't think we took guys on enough and just get to the box and create stuff. So for us, that will be an emphasis on the next 2 days of training. And once the match comes, we need to be that ruthless in the game.
And something that we see time and time again with this team is being really dangerous on the transition and punishing people on turnovers. So is it the creativity that's missing there in the final third just to really get it done? What is it?
Yeah, there is a little bit of that. I haven't played in a while, so I haven't got to be with the guys and work on this stuff in training. But there is a little bit of what I saw was missing was there wasn't enough 1-2s around the box kind of combination play. I think it's a lot of you get the ball wide and we're kind of hoping that somebody creates something for us. And our attacking players do need to do that. We need to be able to beat players 1v1. But at the same time, I think we need to have more ideas as the players once we get around that box, how we're going to be able to open them up. And there's a lot of things we can work on in training, and we'll have to do that because it's not just as easy as give them the ball and hope something happens. We need to have those ideas to be able to create something.
And last one, a bit unrelated to this game, but what have you seen from Yosuke coming up and having all these call-ups and just being in training? Obviously, this was the first time you got to be on the pitch with him, but what do you see from him and kind of the promise that he has?
Yeah, no, very good player. He's actually older than I thought. I thought he was similar age to me, but he shows that maturity on the pitch. And we talked to him before the game. We said, just do what you've been doing with R2. And I think he showed flashes of that tonight, and very happy for him. He deserved it. He did really well in preseason when he came to Mexico with us. And, he's had a very good season for R2. So I think it's good of the club. They're rewarding players that are playing well with the second team and bringing them up. I don't think he can play another one unless he signs a first-team contract, so we'll see what goes on there. But, to be able to get called up for 4 first-team games, I doubt there's many other players in MLS Next that are doing that. So props to him, and if he keeps working, I think he'll be with us soon.